And here, this, right in the here and now, we are keeping the republic. From a president who says Article 2 says I can do whatever I want. Not so. And if so, if you think that's so and you act upon that belief, that is in violation of the Constitution of the United States. And so we will proceed with the facts, the truth. It's about the truth and it's about the Constitution, and we're very working hard to defend our democracy. Because if we don't have a system of checks and balances, we might as well all just elect a president and go home, because it will be that unitary form of government that our founders did not want us to have. In fact, the times have found us. We feel, all of us, all of you as messengers, as guardians of our democracy, the guardians of the gate of our democracy, as messengers about revealing the facts and the truth to the American people. In fact, the times have found us, as they found, as Thomas Paine said, our founders, to declare independence, to fight a war, to win it, to write our founding documents in a way that made us a republic. Times have found us now to have a republic and to keep it, as Benjamin Franklin admonished. This isn't about anything personal with the president. It isn't about politics. It isn't about patriotism. It isn't about partisanship. It's about patriotism. It's about patriotism. And I would hope that rather than protecting the president personally, all of our colleagues would choose to honor their oath of office to protect and defend, not the president, but the Constitution of the United States. Just a few questions, because we're on the floor. Yes, ma'am.
Do you think this vote could do anything to diminish the Republican and White House belief that this is an illegitimate, unfair, and partisan environment?
The question is, do I think it's going to diminish their, the facts are what they are. They can try to misrepresent them, but the fact is, this is a process that is expanded opportunity for them to show anything that is exculpatory proves the innocence of the president.
Republicans say that this process is not due process for the president. Are these rules really fair?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Now, if I answered it once, I answered it twice. I'm going to answer it one time. These rules are fairer than anything that had gone before in terms of an impeachment proceeding. I'm not here to answer what the Republicans say. If you have any questions, we're doing appropriations, we're doing trade, we're doing drug prices, lowering the cost of drug prices. I'm not here to answer any questions about what the Republicans say, further than to what I have said just now. Yes.
Tell me if you think that Katie Hill should have resigned. What do you say to the younger lawmakers who think that there is some sort of generational divide and perhaps that she shouldn't have?
Katie Hill's decision to resign is her decision to resign. It is, she's an absolutely outstanding young public servant. Very smart, strategic, patriotic, loves our country, respected by her colleagues in the Congress for the work that she does here. She made her decision and her timing, and I respect that. I do say to my own children, grandchildren, especially grandchildren, some of these, I don't know what you would call them, appearances on social media can come back to haunt you if they are taken out of context and that. But I do think that we have to be careful. This is something that I think could spring from this that could be a benefit. Regardless of any errors in judgment that anyone may have made, it's shameful that she's been exposed to public humiliation by way of cyber exploitation. And I caution everyone that they too may be subjected to that. So to be careful. Countless women across America have been subjected to this type of harassment and abuse, which is a profound violation of those women's rights, or any men too, and human dignity. So this is something that we have to. I thank you for your question. It is bigger than one person. It's about how people have presented themselves over time, and again, exploitation by others. We get the information and we don't know how. Well, that's just not right. And actually, there's a legal question involved in it as well. So I'm sad that you say. Yes, sir.
How close are you to a decision on the trade agreement, and how does impeachment affect it, both in terms of the plot and the need, political need, to show a kitchen table achievements?
No, they have nothing to do with each other. The timing on the U.S. The question was, how does that relate to impeachment? The U.S. Mexico Canada trade agreement is about what is contained in that agreement. Its timing is when we come to a conclusion as to agreement there, and it has nothing to do with the timing. Absolutely nothing. In the House of Representatives, that's all I can speak for. We are reasonably close. I will say this. This is probably the most optimistic thing I will say about this. If we can come to terms that I think we're close to doing, this will be a template for future trade agreements. And not only be good at itself, but a good pattern for how we can proceed. So we have an opportunity to do it right. We're not there yet, but we understand the road that the last, shall we say, mile that we have to go. So I'm optimistic. I'm going to have to go to the floor. Excuse me?
What about the clock? The fact well, you've got a possible Senate trial next year. It's going to be difficult for them to process.
Well, I can't answer the Senate. We'll just do our bill when we're ready. And we can't do it any sooner than when we have the agreement that this trade agreement is really helpful to the lives of America's working families. And you don't help America's working families by pauperizing people in Mexico. The lower the wages are, the more companies will go. I had someone come in my office yesterday to say that 38, the machinist read 30, I'll just be conservative, 35 factories have closed in the last 2 years. Many of them going out of the country. Many of them going out of the country. So if we lift the standards up for everyone, we have a better shot of having a better deal for America's working families. And that's why we're there. We're there for America's working families. I voted for NAFTA. I had my disappointments about it. I didn't want this to just be NAFTA plus a little bit. I want it to be structurally different in terms of who benefits, starting with American workers. So I'm happy about it, and impeachment has nothing to do with it. It only has to do with our coming to agreement and to terms as far as the House of Representatives is concerned. As you may understand, I have business on the floor that I have to see to, so I'm going to excuse myself. Thank you all very much.